Good morning, everybody. We are back out on one of my favorite river systems, and today we have no goals in mind. We are just going to be walking this river. Maybe you find something, maybe you don't. Today it's kind of chilly actually, and I'm really just here to see the pretty environment. I'm here to just kind of hang out and kind of just talk to you guys. It's a vlog, it's lazy, but it's going to be very enjoyable for me. I feel like I need just like a really good river tromp day just to kind of like see some ducks, see some deer, maybe see some turtles if they're still awake. But yeah, I'm just gonna be bringing you guys along with me today. Now, some of you may be wondering, Zachary, why are you wading the river in jeans? And you know, there's not a good answer to your question. There's never a good answer to the question as to why I wear jeans, besides the fact that it helps with like briars and like potential snakes. It's not an environmentally suitable wear. I understand the khaki dress code, I really do, because like they're short but they're tough, you know, they're gonna stay on, they're light colored, yada yada, they just kind of match whatever you wear. It's good uniform for wildlife people. There's a reason that Steve wore it, you know, it's just general attire. And it's just like, well man, are jeans applicable? No, this is not the meta. It's the same thing like if you ever see like a dude like wearing flip-flops, I don't know, Crocs out into the woods, and you're like, oh, there's gotta be a strategic nah. No, we just wear that. There's no reason for it. All right, up here in this turn, if there's gonna be turtles, this is where we're gonna see them at. Please tell me that's a turtle. That tricked me from so far away, bro. I thought that was a turtle. But once hunting season comes around, I still see ducks. I don't really see a lot of deer, you know? And that's just because they know, they get wary whenever it's hunting season. There's a lot more people in the woods. And there's a snake right up there. Look at that. Water snake. Why is nothing running from me today? Oh, okay. He didn't even try. That is interesting. That is a yellow belly water snake along our river system. Probably the one that I see the least out here. They're more of a pond dweller. Kind of hanging out because he's cold. I mean, he seems healthy. Right here behind me, we've actually got another branch leading into this larger branch. And that's just a really cool way that rivers work. It's just you've got all these little smaller creeks lead to your rivers, and then those rivers lead to our really big rivers like the Mississippi and all of those. So I don't know, it's just a really cool process, and to see how the wildlife transitions with it is really cool, because further up these smaller branches you're going to get these crazy rare salamanders and all this cool stuff, and then you get to these and it's right where your more river specific things start. And then when you get to your major rivers, you start getting all the massive fish and maybe even a little bit of saltwater stuff here and there. And that's always a really fun thing to think about, because it's like, theoretically, potentially accidentally, at some point in time, maybe there has been a bull shark in here. I always love thinking of stupid things like that, things that aren't necessarily plausible, but are possible. We looking for Bigfoot, we looking for Black Panthers, we looking for a date, you know, 3 things that like we're just not ever gonna see in this lifetime because they're probably not real. But it's just good, you know, you keep your eyes peeled. I can only imagine how beautiful this must have all been in like I don't know, like Lewis and Clark's age, like you come out here and you're like, oh man, beautiful ridges, forests, trees, and right there, a perfect place for a Dollar General. Like I don't know what they thought looking at it. They must have just been like, dang, this is cool. I don't know. I guess you never know how good you've got it no matter what. So I try to appreciate what we do have, you know, because it's like, they might have been able to see things for the first time, but I get to run around in my gas-powered vehicle to every single state, every single country, and see everything. So, you know, it really is all about perspective. Ground hornet nest. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Hey, listen, I just got to apologize. I have missed every single group of wood ducks I've seen. Every time I turn a corner, I forget that they're going to be there, and I've missed every single time. I've seen 5 groups of wood ducks. The biggest one had like 22 wood ducks in it. Man, that's crazy. It's hunting season. These ducks better get smarter. If I'm sneaking up on them, it's a low bar. I'm not even good at this. You're just bad at hiding at that point. Haven't you figured out that these strange bipedal creatures have like ranged weapons? Little man! Oh, the mic! Pancake! Oh. Little baby soft shell. Oh my goodness, look at you. No matter how many times I see baby soft shells, I just don't get bored of them. Fun fact, one of the last species actually I need to find out here is or I should say catch, is a smooth soft shell. So whenever we get one of those, we'll do a full video on it. But look at the little baby. That's so cool. Bye-bye. Whee! We gonna dig. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You know what's really cool about cooler months when there's actually not a ton of rain here is you can see all the little deep pockets and caverns in these shallow rivers. And right here, it gets about 8 feet deep in the shallow season, meaning this is typically maybe more like 10 to 12 feet deep. There's a big ledge down there, and that means this is a place where alligator snapping turtles would hang out and lots of your other larger species that are going to be living in smaller rivers. These little pockets are very important. They change frequently just depending on what the river is doing, but this year, this is going to be a place that alligator snapping turtles hang out. So this is an important place for me to remember. Come back and snorkel. I can just dive down there. I already know how it all looks. Well, for the most part, it might change a bit, but I'll know where it's at essentially. And I can come back, I can look at it, and I can see if anything is actually living there. Because when I look at that, I think, yes, definitely, alligator snapping turtle living right there. And that's really cool to know that just in these little deep, random river pockets, you've got these turtles that grow over 100 pounds. It's just, to me, it's an American anomaly that we kind of like take for granted. The fact that in the Southeast, we have these giant turtles that just live in these little creek systems, and we never see them for the most part. One, because, well, we killed a lot of them, which is very unfortunate, but also they're just a very secretive animal in general. And hopefully when the season comes around that it is good to look for them, I'll already know exactly where to go and where they're going to be most likely hanging out. Oh, yay! Ha ha ha! Look at that! Yay, a turtle! It's a big old Pearl River. What a gem! What a star! And see, notice how I don't really have to like chase it. This is why filming reptiles is easy. I don't have to chase after her. She's just here. Oh. Now, a little behind the scenes fun fact about these turtles is they become protected this November. So whenever you see me film these guys in the future, it means I'm gonna have to have a permit. So I might not film these for a year or so. So this is really cool. This is special. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Look at you. No way, is that another one? No way. No way. What are y'all doing today? What the heck? What the heck are you doing? I wasn't expecting to see turtles today. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? It's like 60 degrees out. Oh man, these incredibly rare special American turtles are so heavy, guys. Have a look at these. Yeah. Those are some gorgeous adult female Pearl River map turtles. Absolute gems. Can't really see a lot of the patterning on their shells here, but these are pretty large turtles. Now, as I've mentioned in the past, map turtles are essentially river locked. Every single map turtle species is just really home to its single river system, and these guys are no different, hence why they are considered an endangered species. And I think that's a good thing, honestly. It's like, well, there's a bunch of them in the river, Zach. Why would they be endangered? Because they live in one river. Like, that's kind of an important detail to keep, because it's like, lots of animals will span across the United States, across all these different landscapes. If an animal only lives in one place, it's already endangered. That's just how that should go. Now, as I mentioned in the past, the females do get bigger than the males, and obviously, these are both females. That's really awesome. In these shallow creek systems, you can see them hunting for clams and mussels, so I'm gonna go ahead and put both of these girls immediately back where they belong, right back where they were hunting at, because they need to be catching some clams out here, because winter is coming, and it's important that they get fed. Really awesome time, really awesome turtles. Well, man, what a beautiful moment that was, huh? You know, I remember you guys have asked me in the past, like, Zach, do you get like more excited, like on camera, like for the purpose of it? Y'all can see that my disposition, I don't want to say disposition, but like, I got happy when I saw a couple of turtles, you know? It changes the day. I don't feel like I have a need to entertain, so to speak, when there's an animal. I'm just like, I'm so happy. I guess that's the ticket, huh? And some things are like, you know, really hype. It's like, oh my goodness, I've been looking for, like for instance, the black pine from like not too long ago. That was like, yes, like screaming at the, like if I saw an alligator snapping turtle cruising right now, that's what that would be like. Pearl River maps, it's more like a, oh, look at it, that's so cool, because it's not going anywhere, it's not dangerous, it's just a special animal in a special habitat, you know? It's just something to appreciate. Man, you know, America has so many cool animals. We've got just such iconic things. There's just nothing like them, you know? There's nothing like American wildlife. I wish I could say American wilderness. It's very difficult for me to say the phrase American wilderness, because the more I explore, the more I adventure, the more I realize, more specifically in the southeastern United States, there's just so little wilderness left. Like, you might look at what I'm in right now and think, oh, well, this is wilderness. But unfortunately, that's just not how things are these days, you know? We've built up so much. And gosh, you know what irritates me the most is the loss of our big mammals. That was a tear as I said that. That's incredible. I meant predators. The things that eat you. But like, the fact that a couple hundred years ago, I could walk this same river and I had the threat of being eaten by a mountain lion. Like, the amount of awareness that I would have had to have had out here just a few hundred years ago would make what I'm doing now look stupid. Well guys, we're pretty much back to the car now. You can actually see it from here. So this has been a very pleasant day. I'm really glad you guys joined me for my little river walk and talk / miscellaneous adventure. I'm not gonna make a habit of making them like this unless y'all like actually really enjoy it. But if not, next week back to y'all's regularly scheduled program of actually well thought out content and hopefully some brand new animals very soon. So really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to check out last week's video and I will see you guys next time. What a great day.